Los Angeles man is charged with illegally transporting 32,000 pounds of fireworks. And so I don't know if you've been hearing, but 4th of July has been happening, it seems like almost all throughout the year. And the fireworks have gotten a lot more louder. They sound not like little firecrackers and sparklers. They sound like bombs, and they set off car alarms. They jolt apartment buildings, homes. Sounds like something's breaking your windows. They are loud. I mean, I don't know. Look at all of these boxes. Imagine if this had caught on fire, how lethal this would be. So apparently, I guess it's true what they were saying, that people who distribute or they sell these type of illegal fireworks are making more money than, for right now, are making about like what you would if you were selling narcotics. And so that's what I've been hearing, and it seems like it's a really booming business because I hear these type of fireworks that are not like really, they're not like the little firecrackers anymore. It used to be you would see sparklers, the little firecrackers, and that seems like that ended for some reason. Now it's about whoever has the most lethal sounding, bomb sounding fire uh, works. Whoever's selling them, they will buy them and they set them off. And so this is by Andrew Blankstein and Eric Leonard and Alicia Victoria Lozano. And so this is in LA. So there was an explosion here too not long ago. I mean, fairly recent. It was this week, to be exact, behind these illegal fireworks. And so the man, he was arrested at his home. This was here in South Los Angeles, where 32,000 pounds of illegal fireworks were found, where a police bomb containment vehicle was destroyed in an explosion that has been charged with transporting explosives without a license according to the court documents. So I believe this might be where the explosion had originated, because that happened, you know. But apparently they must have searched the home and found all of this. So they just, showed the truck. But this man, he had a lot of fireworks. The real loud, dangerous ones, and that's what I'm hearing even right now. So it says that this was here in South LA, where it was 32,000 pounds. They were illegal fireworks that were found, and it says the vehicle was destroyed in an explosive that has been charged with transporting an explosive without a license according to the court documents. So Arturo Ceja was arrested by federal agents on Saturday. And so according to a criminal complaint signed by a special agent with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, Ceja, he paid cash for the fireworks at a store called Area 51. And so that's in Pahrump, Nevada last month, and allegedly used a rental truck to deliver the fireworks to his home in LA so he could probably sell them. So Ceja admitted during an interview that he had bought and transported the fireworks, and allegedly told agents that he had stored the fireworks under a tent in his backyard, according to the complaint. And so it was not immediately clear whether Ceja has retained a lawyer yet. And so agents described the types of fireworks discovered during a search of Ceja's home. This was June 30, as over 500 boxes of commercial grade fireworks both 1.3 aerial display and 1.4 hazard class fireworks in large cardboard boxes. So the police officers said that they saw what they described as a homemade fireworks explosive making component and clear plastic bags for money, of course. And so members of the LAPD bomb squad decided some of the homemade style items were too dangerous to transport out of the neighborhood on trucks or even inside the department's total containment vessel. So a truck mounted steel and iron containment designed to withstand an internal explosion up to about 15 pounds of material, according to a detective. So an entire TCV exploded, okay, Wednesday. This is what was going on this week, and this happened out here. So while officers were destroying the devices, causing the massive blast radius, damaging homes and neighborhoods, and injuring a total of 17 law enforcement personnel and civilians as well. So, officials with the Department of Justice said in a statement the explosion destroyed the LAPD's truck, damaged dozens of buildings and several cars, and it injured 17 people. So, the items being detonated, including what police and agents described in the court filing, was an M1000 and M100 style homemade fireworks, a mortar style firework covered in aluminum foil and a black plastic bag filled with smaller M-style fireworks. And so some 45 special agents from ATF National Response Team in LA to investigate the firework discovery and explosions that destroyed the police vehicle as well. So the assistant special agents in charge, which is Michael S. Hoffman, told reporters Friday that efforts were being made to quickly map the scene and record the scope of the damage with the hope of figuring out why the containment vessel had exploded. So Seha was initially booked on suspicion of state charges of possession of a destructive device and child endangerment as well, was released on bail. And so this has been a huge problem here in South LA, and I don't know if it's a problem everywhere else. I believe it is probably LA County. I would say greater region. It's happening a lot here in LA, South LA is to be exact. So this is nothing new. It seemed like this was like really just only on the holidays, but now it's like I'm hearing these type of fireworks. They set off the car alarms. They get the animals, like, people's pets are scared and people are scared. It catches you off guard, and sometimes it can be broad daylight, and then all of a sudden you hear this blast. And I guess whoever's distributing, selling these type of fireworks, they've been making a lot of money off of them, and the people just they set them off at any time. You never know when one is gonna go off, and it catches you off guard. And so just yesterday, day before yesterday, I would say, I was going down a street in my car, and I saw people were really upset. They were going down the same street, and these kids were all gathered around, and they were watching the firework display that was in the middle of the street. But then you seen something that looked like it was being launched underneath the cars, which was really problematic, and it was very dangerous. And I don't know who would allow their kids to just like throw the fireworks under the cars, because the cars, they have the gas tank, and you're throwing something that is explosive or either has fire to it underneath the car, no telling where that it's gonna land. So, or what it's gonna cause, what damage it could cause. So it just seems really problematic. It seemed like it was just relegated to only like a holiday, and there was more control, but now it seems like it's gotten out of control over time. It's gotten worse. And so now you don't know who has these fireworks. They're not even little. You almost don't call them fireworks. Firebombs is probably a better word because they're not even fireworks like they used to be. I would assume those are the small, like sparklers or the little brown flowers or the little, like what they would sell. But then these people are selling things that sound like bombs. Like somebody made a bomb and they set it, and boom, you can hear the blast like 2, 3, 4 blocks away. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to let this video go, but it's getting dangerous. Can you imagine living next to somebody with this many explosives? And just let's say, for the sake of this here, with all these boxes, 500 boxes of, I mean, they're not like measly fireworks that just go pop, pop, pop. These are like bombs, and they can also do plenty of damage, as we saw earlier in the week. How 17 people got hurt, injured, including officers. So this right here, maybe now that they're gonna really start taking all of this into account, and maybe they're gonna start cracking down on the people who are doing this, because seems it's like it is a lucrative business, and from what I've been hearing, it's actually doing a lot well, as if it were like selling narcotics. So having said that, I'm gonna let this video go. Thanks for listening.